Welcome back to Healthy Body Science, where we translate real human biology into everyday decisions. If you're 30, 40, 50, or beyond, one thing becomes absolutely clear. Your body no longer reacts the way it did at 25. Recovery slows, inflammation lingers longer, blood sugar doesn't stabilize as quickly. And here's the key idea for today. Your body responds to food with signals, not opinions. Your cells don't care about cravings, they respond to chemistry. Unlike fad diets or internet myths, this conversation is grounded in peer-reviewed physiology because something powerful happens after 40. Small nutritional decisions begin to have disproportionately large consequences. In this video, we'll uncover what junk food actually does inside your arteries, how sugar influences hormones, why blood flow determines brain clarity, and how healthy foods activate protective pathways. And by the end, you'll understand why aging well is less about restriction and more about intelligent signaling. Let's begin with something familiar. Picture a plate of French fries, crispy, golden, comforting. You eat them. What happens in the next 90 minutes? Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrates that high-fat meals temporarily impair endothelial function. The endothelium is the thin lining inside your blood vessels. Its job? To regulate dilation, to maintain smooth blood flow, to prevent clot formation. After a heavy fried meal, blood triglycerides rise, inflammatory markers increase, arterial flexibility drops. When arteries stiffen, even temporarily, your heart must pump harder. Now add sodium. High sodium intake increases fluid retention. More fluid equals higher blood pressure. Higher pressure equals greater vascular strain. After 40, arteries naturally lose elasticity due to collagen changes. Repeated high-fat, high-salt meals compound that stiffness. You won't feel this in the moment, but repeated vascular stress is one of the foundational pathways toward cardiovascular disease. Fries aren't catastrophic, but frequent fries, they quietly accumulate impact. Now imagine a fresh carrot, bright orange, crunchy. Carrots provide beta-carotene, converted into vitamin A. Vitamin A supports immune cell function, retinal health, epithelial repair. Research in investigative ophthalmology and visual science shows carotenoids accumulate in retinal tissue and support photoreceptor stability. But carrots also contain fiber. Fiber feeds gut bacteria. Gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. Butyrate reduces inflammation. Now contrast that with a cheeseburger. High saturated fat plus refined carbohydrates. Post-meal, blood lipids spike, inflammatory signaling increases, blood flow slows slightly. You may notice fatigue, slower reaction time, brain fog. That's not imagination, that's metabolic load. Healthy foods support performance. Junk foods demand recovery. After 40, recovery capacity shrinks. A crisp apple delivers fiber and flavonoids. Flavonoids improve nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels. Relaxed vessels mean better circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen to muscles, more oxygen to the brain. Stable energy studies in the European Journal of Nutrition show flavonoid-rich foods improve microvascular function. Now contrast that with pizza. Refined flour spikes glucose. Cheese increases saturated fat. Processed toppings elevate sodium. High-fat refined meals reduce vasodilation for hours. Reduced vasodilation equals reduced cerebral blood flow. And here's the critical point. Cognitive decline risk correlates strongly with vascular health. You're not just eating for your waistline, you're eating for your memory. Let's talk about insulin. When you eat a donut, blood sugar rises rapidly. Your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin drives glucose into cells, but frequent spikes cause cells to become less responsive. That's insulin resistance. Insulin resistance contributes to visceral fat gain, elevated fasting, glucose, increased cardiovascular risk. A 2021 meta-analysis in the Journal of Endocrinology linked high glycemic diets to metabolic syndrome risk in middle-aged adults. Now compare that to broccoli. Broccoli contains sulforaphane. Sulforaphane activates antioxidant pathways like NRF2. Instead of metabolic volatility, you get cellular protection. The difference between volatility and stability compounds across decades. Pause for a moment. What did you eat yesterday? Not emotionally, biologically. Did your meals support vascular flexibility, stable insulin, low inflammation, or did they trigger repeated stress cycles? Awareness precedes change. After 40, bone density declines gradually. Calcium and vitamin D help preserve bone integrity. Milk provides bioavailable calcium and protein. Protein supports muscle mass. Muscle supports metabolism. Now bananas, rich in potassium. Potassium balances sodium, supports heart rhythm, supports nerve transmission. Electrolytes regulate heartbeat precision. Functional foods create functional outcomes. Deep frying produces oxidized lipids. Oxidized lipids increase oxidative stress. Oxidative stress damages cellular membranes. Research in free radical biology and medicine links oxidative stress to aging acceleration. Eggs provide choline. Choline supports acetylcholine, crucial for memory and neuromuscular function. Moderate egg intake does not increase cardiovascular risk in most healthy adults. Preparation method matters. Quality matters. High sugar chocolate spikes glucose. Rapid spike leads to rapid crash. Crash leads to cortisol release. Chronic cortisol elevation affects sleep, mood, and fat distribution. Oranges provide vitamin C. Vitamin C supports immune defense and collagen synthesis. After 40, immune efficiency gradually declines. Nutrient density becomes protective. Candy delivers glucose without micronutrients. Spinach delivers iron and folate. Iron supports hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carries oxygen. Low iron status correlates with reduced cognitive performance. Oxygen is brain fuel. Calories are not enough. Instant noodles contain high sodium. Chronic high sodium raises blood pressure. High blood pressure damages small cerebral vessels. Fatty fish provide omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s support neuronal membrane fluidity and reduce inflammation. Studies in circulation link omega-3 intake with reduced cardiovascular and cognitive decline risk. When scientists talk about longevity, they're talking about mechanisms like this. Ultra-processed foods are typically low in fiber, high in refined carbohydrates, high in additives, low in micronutrients. Large population studies associate high ultra-processed intake with increased mortality risk. Mechanisms include inflammation, metabolic dysfunction, and microbiome disruption. Your gut microbiome influences immunity, metabolism, and mood. Fiber-rich whole foods diversify gut bacteria. Processed foods reduce diversity. Microbial diversity correlates with resilience. Resilience predicts aging trajectory. After 40, muscle mass declines unless actively preserved. Muscle improves insulin sensitivity, improves metabolic rate, supports mobility. Protein-rich whole foods help maintain muscle. Junk foods rarely provide sufficient high-quality protein. Lose muscle leads to slower metabolism, leads to easier fat gain. Preserve muscle leads to preserve metabolic health. No single donut causes disease. No single apple prevents it, but patterns compound. Every meal sends instructions: inflame or repair, constrict or relax, spike or stabilize. Your biology responds predictably. After 40, health isn't built dramatically, it's built quietly, through repeated small decisions. So here's the question. What one upgrade will you make this week? Swap fries for roasted vegetables? Replace soda with sparkling water? Add fish twice a week? Comment below. Like the video if this changed how you see food. Share it with someone who thinks they're too old to change. And subscribe to Healthy Body Science, because your body isn't listening to opinions. It's responding to chemistry. Choose signals that support your future. Stay curious.